self-love, and why does it feel different in an Asian context? Have you ever felt that self-love, the way it's talked about in Western podcasts and books, doesn't quite fit into your life? Maybe you've tried to practice affirmations in the mirror, saying, "I am enough." But deep inside, a voice whispers, "Am I really?" Have you ever felt guilty for putting yourself first? Like every time you rest or say no, a little voice inside whispers, "Shouldn't you be doing more?" If you grew up in an Asian household, you've probably heard things like, "Think about your family first. Don't be selfish. Be grateful for what you have." For example, Amy is working hard because she just started her new job and is also quite stressed after relocating to a new city for work. But her parents call her several times a week, asking for help buying and selling stocks since they are not familiar with the technology. She feels guilty when she prioritizes her work and rest instead of helping her parents. She wonders, am I being selfish for prioritizing my rest? In many Western conversations about self-love, we hear messages like, "Put yourself first," or "Say no more often." But for those of us raised in a culture shaped by Confucian values, that can feel off. We're taught that love often means self-sacrifice, giving more, doing more, putting others before ourselves. But here's the truth. Self-love isn't selfish, and it doesn't mean neglecting your family. To further understand this, let's try to understand why we feel guilty about self-love. In Asian cultures, love is often expressed through duty and sacrifice. You show love by always being there for others. But what happens when that comes at the cost of your own well-being? Studies show that people from collectivist cultures tend to have lower self-compassion because we're afraid of seeming selfish or weak. But self-love isn't about ignoring others. It's about making sure you don't burn out so you can keep showing up for them. Think of it this way. You can't pour tea from an empty cup, just like how a teapot must be refilled to continue serving. You need to take care of yourself before you can truly support others. If you're exhausted, overwhelmed, or constantly running on empty, how can you take care of the people you love? Redefining self-love in our culture. Instead of thinking, "I must put myself first," try thinking, "I can take care of myself so I can take care of others better." So here's my invitation to you, a simple step to start. Tonight, as you get ready for bed, ask yourself, what is one small act of kindness I can give myself today? Maybe it's drinking a warm cup of tea. Maybe it's resting without guilt. Maybe it's placing a hand on your heart and whispering, "I deserve care too." Thank you for being here with me today. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And most of all, be kind to yourself today. Until next time, take care.